Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the dirt track at Charlotte. Going to be a good race for you here for the 87 Super Stocks here, presented by LSRTV and World of Thunder. I believe Wesley is here with us. Wesley, going to be a good race here tonight as practice just about to wrap up.
This is also going to be not only the championship finale of season 10, but understanding, Charles, it's bon voyage for World of Thunder on LSRTV for just a little while as things are going to get prepped and reset, and Will Duvall and the powers that be will come up with a new concept for LSRTV's coverage on Wednesday night, or possibly might just scrap it. I don't know. But we should have an exciting race here this evening at Charlotte at the dirt track as the 87 Cup cars on dirt are ready to go for the final time for a championship to be decided.
And this series will be taking a hiatus for season 11. There is some stuff possibly in the works. It is well even above almost my pay grade. So we are keeping that under wraps for now. I will say for this, it does involve some famous people, as well as really high-ranking people in some places. So yes, we will leave it at that. But a lot of big things going on here as well. But again, like you said, season finale. This is the last time these guys will take to the track in this car, which again wasn't technically supposed to be on dirt to begin with, but they made it work. And Evan C. right now and Devin Morgan, your two champions there, I guess technically not champions, but World Champion Series drivers at the top here with the fastest laps, which makes it very interesting. Are they going to be the fastest in the race mode, though?
That's the question. We're going to see what goes on here as we've got quite a plethora of talent on the racetrack as they are about to wrap up their final moments of practice here. And I must say, Charles, that it has been a privilege and a pleasure to join LSRTV with these cars. They're so fun. It reminds me of going back to my childhood days, if you will, seeing all these throwback paint schemes and, you know, looking at all the cool retro colors that these drivers have created. It's time for, you know, maybe a change. And that's why I think LSRTV is moving in another direction with coming up with something. And, you know, obviously the World of Thunder has still got things going on like the World of Thunder Monday Night Cup Series on LSRTV on Monday night. Of course, the NASRA versus World of Thunder event coming up in September at Daytona, the big all-star race, the Outlaw Motorsports Challenge. So there's still things that will involve World of Thunder, but just this Wednesday night program definitely will be changed.
Yeah, it definitely will be. And if you could, Wesley, I know you can get to it. We'll post a video of it later on. We got to get this out to World of Thunder, if you don't mind sharing that to their page. I forgot to go live on it here tonight. And my apologies to the.
Well, I'm just an announcer. They don't give me any admin rights to World of Thunder, so I can't share it, my friend.
Well,
I'm sorry.
I'll have to get on that here. It is my fault there as qualifying is underway. So we had a new deal.
You step away real quick and you handle it, and I'll handle qualifying.
We'll be good with that. What it was is Restream did an update, and I had to reset all of my streaming things there. But yeah, well, if you want to hop on qualifying real quick, I will jump over there and see if we can't get it up live. It'll be a little bit late, but we'll be there for the race nevertheless.
Yeah, we're going to get everything on here real quickly and get on qualifying, as right now these drivers are on the racetrack trying to put the best lap on the speedway that they can. Rocky Battenfield, the number 16 right now, the top of the board, followed by Britton Mann. Devin Morgan out of South Carolina, Greenville, South Carolina native in the BKP Art entry, number 112. Watching all these drivers put down their best lap here in qualifying, as this will set the field for their heat races and then features for this final race, this final time of 2020 in Season 10 for the World of Thunder. Devin Morgan right now, the quick qualifier, 19.14. Evan C. is second fast, followed by Kevin Dedman, the man of the number 14 entry. Watching Donnie Fier Joshua Gaiman in the top 5. Got quite a field of drivers here ready to go tonight. Looks like almost 20. As this is a big race. This should be a fun race. Got some new drivers in the house, man. We got a man that just got done literally racing in the Nazareth Swag Outlaw Super Late Model event. Peyton Howell, second place in the race, and now he's running some dirt track stuff.
Yeah, no,
we'll see how he does.
We are back, and again, we apologize for being a little late to the World of Thunder party, but we are there now. I hate when people do updates. Updates are bad, Wesley.
I hate them too.
These updates, they changed it. You can't change where the destination is on the fly, so you have to completely remove the channel on there on Restream, re-add it, and then change the title. It's just a ordeal. I wish they'd go back to how they were.
You're right.
And somebody here, as we watch Devin Morgan, Kevin Dedman's in the house tonight. He's not in the booth, but he is here tonight.
That's right. Kevin Dedman in the house, ready to go. Brett Wheeler. Man, it's so good to see that Brett Wheeler is back doing good. My friend out of Australia. Everybody, if you didn't know, as we watched Devin Morgan still make laps around the racetrack for the finale of the 87 Cup Cars on Dirt at Charlotte for season 10 of the World of Thunder. He had to have surgery on Monday in Australia, Sunday for us, and we all had to come together, skeleton crew, to finish out things for the World of Thunder iRacing League. And he is back at home. He is recuperating and just trying to get better. I know he'll be in the production chair. Don't know when he'll commentate again, but hopefully we can get him back going very soon. Brad, I love you, buddy. Glad to see that you are back at home and at least recuperating. Charles, it's better to recuperate at home where everything you love is there than being in a hospital bed.
Oh, for sure. If I had to sit in a hospital bed, I don't even want to go there. I had a doctor's appointment this past yesterday, whatever day it was. Anyway, they told me you need to come in. I said, no, there's sick people there. I went to televisit. I was not going to go to the hospital with you. And like, I'm here for a yearly checkup or whatever. I'm not sick. I'm not going where the sick people are. That's the definition of insanity, is it not?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. You just sound mean.
No, there's people coughing and sickly in there. I don't want to catch what they have.
Right.
If I got corona all over the walls and stuff, I'm not going there.
Come on. Now back to the action, everybody. It's Greg. It's my colleague Charles is grossing everybody out.
Hey, it's not my fault people are sick in hospitals.
That's true. We thank everybody for joining us on LSRTV as well as on the World of Thunder iRacing League. And qualifying is about to wrap up here, as it does look like pretty good laps being turned down by Devin Morgan, Evan C., Kevin Dedman right now, the top 3, and it looks like that will wrap up the qualifying. So qualifying is in the books. We'll now get ready for the heat races.
Yeah, I was
heat race number 1. Yeah. But here we go. I love that new music, Charles. You trying to get me to start doing some breakdancing in the booth?
I am, and apologies too. I still have. We literally just got done with the Outlaw Super Late Models.
Yes,
this is not the Outlaw Super Late Models. We'll get that changed before heat race number 2.
We'll get it taken care of.
Yes, we will. If you want to run through heat race number 1.
Here's the starting lineup for heat race number 1. This will set up the inside of the front row. Fast qualifier of the night out of Greenville, South Carolina, 19.140. It's the Art Maker. Devin Morgan of the 112 to the outside. Donnie Fiera, the 00. Row number 2, Britton Mann from Florida, the 2 car, followed by Brian Johnson in the 121 for the Lone Star State of Texas. Row 3, Joe Bornhorst in the 22 from Ohio, and Virginia's Peyton Howell, who just got done being a runner-up in the NASCAR Outlaw race, a wild show at Iowa. He is in a dirt car now, ready to go in 6. Cole Henriksen is in the 12 for the Midwest, and Bo Creeps from California in the 68. There's your lineup. I don't want you to cut the music off. I like it.
I know it's some catchy music.
It is.
Really interesting to see. And again, we just like grabbing random music. I literally had this song just laying around the computer. I'm like, hey, we'll use it. Why not? Whatever. Donnie Fair going to be your pole sitter, though, with Devin Morgan there. So he's actually going to be on pole. We had a great race there with the super late models at Iowa. I expect to see just as good a racing here. Totally different animal, but I expect to see just as good a racing.
I think so too, as well as Devin Morgan, Donnie Fiera on the front row, Johnson, Man, row 2, Howell, Bornhorst, Krebs, and Henriksen ready to bring the field to the start as they'll make their way to the green flag here in heat race number 1. 8 laps. This will set up the inside for the finale of season 10 of the World of Thunder on Wednesday Night Thunder on LSRTV. Green flag goes in the air. We're underway. And on the jump, it's Morgan. Battle hooding up. Oh, a couple of cars almost hooked together. 2 and 17. They'll hold it together, I think. Britton Mann, great piece of driving. Battle alongside with those drivers as they come to turn 3 in lap 1. Morgan leads.
Yeah, he's out front, followed by Fairman and Bornhorst. And these cars are so difficult to figure out if they're losing control or not, Wesley. They're sideways, they're straight, they're going turned around backwards. But you never know if they're going in the right direction. As you see, this track and these car combos are really weird. Fair's still holding on to second, but he's got Man right behind him. And right now, only 1 Ford out of this 8-car field. All the rest Chevys.
That's exactly right. As we watch Fier battle along with Man and Bornhorst. This 8-lap heat race already underway. A couple of cars going scraping up off the wall.
Yeah, and I just want to point out here that we're going back to this 22 car. That is Joe Bornhorst. I have no idea who this driver is. I've never seen him in my life, but he's running a Techno car, by the way, which is an RC brand that I bought.
Whoa, look out! Turned around in front of the field. Going up and over, upside down, and the caution's going to come out.
And they
are still crashing.
What?
Brian Johnson.
Donnie Fiera. What to make of that?
And here's your swag caution and a swag instant replay.
It looks like
Smith Wraps and Graphics.
Fair just got way sideways, and then, of course, Bornhorst had nowhere to go. And this, it looks like he was just trying to check up. But, Wesley, we've learned one thing from this series is it is very, and I mean very difficult to get these cars slowed up in time to avoid a wreck.
So we're under the yellow flag. They'll reset the field, trying to get back going again here as we're under caution. Let's take a quick break. Coverage remains in a moment from Charlotte. World of Thunder on LSR TV, your home for sim racing.
ETE Reman is the world's best remanufacturer of transmissions for import and domestic cars and trucks. Based in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, our customers are repair shops, auto parts stores, dealerships, and distributors. And with 6 nationwide warehouses, we're where and when you need us. So when you're looking for a transmission that is like new, only better, instill confidence and install ETE Reman.
Hey, we're back here at Charlotte. Green flag back in the air as Devin Morgan is the man that's leading the way. What a strong run he's got. The man out of Greenville, South Carolina. In that number 1 position, sitting in the number 2 spot, that number 2 car. Britton Mann looking strong. He had a couple of scares earlier in the heat race, Charles, but he holds it together, stays out there in the number 2 spot, and we're coming to the line about to end this thing here with 2 to go, 3 to go.
6 of 8 right now, and again, a lot of drivers new. Bornhorst new in here. Henriksen new in here.
Peyton Howell. Yes.
Again, so many new drivers in here for the championship night. Going to make it really interesting to see how it all plays out. Again, I'm not sure on the exact point standings. We'll talk to the race director, Will Duvall, about that here in just a little bit. But Morgan is out front coming to get the white flag as he's been out front the whole entire race, and he's not looked back, and he has no plans to now.
Final time around, Devin Morgan out of Greenville, South Carolina. The man leads the way down the back straightaway. Out in front, nobody can catch him. He'll come out of turn 4, Charles, and take the checker flag in heat 1 and lock up the pole.
That he will, as he's going to do it right there. And we go the right camera. There we go. He is going to take home Heat Race 1 win, followed by Mann, Hendrickson, and Borsad and Howe going to be your top 5 again. No need to worry about who's going to be moving on. Every driver will make it to the feature race coming up here in a little bit. 40 laps, of course, for your main event here for the championship night.
That's right. So let's take a look and check out the official results of heat race number 1.
And if we
can get them.
There we go. They don't want to populate, but we'll get them up there. We're going to force them to. One way or another, we're going to get
day
these.
Now. We'll get the results up there. It's the last. Hey, there it goes. It's the last broadcast of the year. Devin Morgan gets it done. Britton Mann in second. Henriksen third. Bornhorst will finish in fourth. Howell, Johnson, Krebs, Fier. And that's the lineup from Heat 1 to the inside. Final heat race. Let's cue up the music. And one more time, we get ready to go with Evan C. from the Carolinas on the front row. Joshua Gaiman from Pennsylvania, the 18 to the outside, row 1. Eric York in the 89 for the Mid-South, he'll start third. And Brett Dysart from Sanford in the 100 in the 4th position. Adrian Swan in the 428. He'll start in New England 5th. And the Midwest driver, Zachary Trunkill, will be in the 26th. Brent Carter in the 69 rounds out the field. So there you go.
You know, and I'm kind of hoping we'll see Evan C. In the top 3. No pun intended there. And I know, Wesley, I drive you nuts with the RC car talk, but I was actually on the phone with A-Main Hobbies, checking in on an order I'd done, and the dude's name that answered the phone said his name was Evan C. So I'm very curious if he works there, or if it just happens to be, another person with that exact name, which, to my knowledge, is not a very popular name, by the way, Wesley.
Right. Yeah.
So hopefully we'll get a chance
to
ask
you don't
him.
like Evan C? You don't like Evan C?
Oh, I like him. It's just not a common name.
Well, neither is Charles Wooten. And neither is Wesley Outland. They're unique names.
Well, I guess we're unique people. It's not either way. We're all unique people. That's what we're getting at here. We're special.
You're too much. You're too much. Is the hurricane coming up your way, by the way, where you live?
I think all this weather's got me acting weird in the head. But either way, not only is Evan C. out front, he's also running my Hooters Taco Wings car.
There you go.
So
we love taco wings, don't we?
We do, and there's nothing wrong with that throwback scheme too. Like you mentioned, a lot of these guys running here, and it's working good for him. He may be number 7, but he's number 1. His sparks come flying.
That's right.
Off the wall here. Everybody really smacks the wall at least a couple of times. You kind of bounce off of it a little bit.
And as we look at that car, the number 7 entry, driven by Evan C., it reminds me of the 1992 NASCAR Winston Cup champion, the late Wisconsin native Alan Kawicki, the only driver to be a driver car owner and win the championship. He did it in a great battle with Bill Elliott and Davey Allison back in the 90s. But you weren't even born then, were you?
I was born in 87.
Okay. Well, then you at least kind of you kind of know. I'm unveiling how old I am and just talking about it. So.
We all know you can't drive because you're 65.
Hey, I'm tired of you saying that. I drive over that. So, Evan C. Joshua Gaiman in the number 2 spot. Eric York is 3rd. Got Zachary Trunkill in the top 4. Go ahead.
This race, unlike the last one, really is everybody is spread out. Let's quickly throw your gaps up there, and you'll see 3 seconds, 4, 7, 10, 11, 12. Nobody was within a second of each other until you get, maybe now you're seeing a little bit here between Joshua Gaiman and Eric York. That's starting to heat up a little bit. But again, not a whole lot of battles here. It's going to make it interesting to see how the 40-lap race goes. The first heat, really closely packed. Second one, not so much.
Yeah, what a performance we've seen by Evan C. The white flag is in the air. One more lap to go here in heat race number 2. What a drive Evan C. has. As Alexa off of turn 4. Checkered flag. Outside row is set.
Yeah, they
Checker
are.
flag, and that'll do it.
Hey, now, just to point out here real quick as we go see them finish, to point out how little passing was done, I want to point this out. We had the green flag drop. Lap 1 and 2, we had some passes going on. The next event on our thing that we triggered in the list here was the white flag, then the checkered. There was not a single position made or passed for from lap 2 to the completion of lap 8.
Yeah, that's true.
So he's already going to do some
He's
donuts
already
over
burning
there.
it down, man. Come on, you ain't even won yet. What are you doing? Hey, we got another heat race.
3
Holy
heats.
cow.
I was thinking we had about 16 drivers.
Two.
We got some more.
Yeah, we got 3 heats. Let's cue up the music, brother. Everybody start jamming. Here we go. Heat number 3. Yes, sir. Everybody goes to the A-main on the pole. The man out of Denver, North Carolina for Dirty Grass Soul and the Orange Blossom Special. And all season he's been in the Harry Gant colors. So number 33, that's Kevin Dedman. To the inside is going to be the 16. That's going to be Rocky Battenfield. He'll start second. Row number 3, 2. Devin Cardwell, who locked up the iRacing Morton Building World of Outlaw Late Model Series $25,000 championship on Monday. He's in the 101. And Robert Fletcher in 77, row 2. Row 3, Cody Slauson from California. Cody Slauson of the 19. And it's the 23 of Randall Connor. Christopher Long in the back in the number 17. There's your lineup as we get ready for heat number 3.
And unfortunately, as much as I think he'd won it, it was actually Hayden Cardwell that got the championship. I'm not sure if there's relation. I believe there might be, but yeah, it was Hayden Cardwell. He's a little youngster here on iRacing.
Okay. My apologies. I know it was a Cardwell. I thought Davin got it. Man, are Davin and Hayden related?
I don't know. I believe so. I believe Davin might be his uncle, if I recall correctly. Either way, I do believe there's a relation there, but I'm sure Davin will take the championship too.
That's right.
Yeah, Hayden's one of those. We're about to get the green flag. I don't know if he's raced in real life, but he's fairly good. And it'll be interesting to see if he gets behind the real wheel soon.
So here we go. Green is in the air, ladies and gentlemen. We're underway here in heat race number 3. Everybody goes to the show. This is the final preliminary before we go feature racing for the final time, as Brett Willer calls it, Dirty for 30.
Yeah, 30 for 30.
Davin and Hayden are cousins. Davin and Hayden Cardwell are cousins.
Okay,
so Hayden Cardwell won the championship.
Yeah, I knew there was and I'm pretty sure there is an uncle that's on iRacing as well, or we've seen him in chat somewhere too, but what a battle going on.
Yes, sir.
The first one, bunched up. Second one, spread them out. Third one, we're back together again. So if that's the trend.
Yeah,
I'm not sure how this one's going to go. 19.42 for Kevin Dedman, fastest lap of this race.
Look at the leader out in front. Kevin Dedman, we'll catch him here. There he is. Oh, he's actually in a 14 car. Normally he drives like the Harry Gant colors of the Skull Bandit, but tonight he's actually in a white number 14. Kevin Dedman.
And he's doing what everybody else wants to be doing on the cars. It's cookout. I'd love to go for a cookout. So,
no, that's cornflakes. Kellogg's cornflakes.
Kellogg's cornflakes.
Yeah. That's actually the retro throwback body of Terry Labonte's car that used to be Kellogg's cornflakes.
Well, interesting. I did not know this. And we have another Kellogg's cornflakes in here too.
Yes. Show the 14 again, just to make sure. Oh, it's the cookout car. Okay. Well, actually, that's the cookout car, but by the way, I love their milkshakes. I had one last night. A Snickers milkshake is really good at cookout. And the barbecue sandwiches I love too. But they don't give us money. But anyhow, what I was going to say, Charles, is that I love cookout. I love Cheerwine. That's also on the side of the car. But bottom line is that's actually the throwback colors to when Terry Labonte drove in the 80s the 14 Kellogg's Cornflakes car.
See, there we go. We learned something. And we got one battle going on back here as we're about to get the white flag. It's Cody Slauson and Davin Cardwell is the only battle on the track here at the moment. And, they almost get together. Oh, look out. There's a U tire there, buddy. Devin Cardwell getting the tires. The white flag comes out for Kevin Zedman. And those tires, Wesley, real or sim, they are not forgiving.
And the man they call Dirty Grass Soul and the Orange Blossom Special having his cookout tonight as a midnight snack. Not officially midnight yet, but he will take the checker flag in heat race number 3. I'm kind of mad, though, at Kevin, because he is supposed to join me in the booth, darn it, for some broadcasting this year, and he didn't show up.
Well, that is true. He did not, and he's here tonight. He's going to do some celebrating as well. Take out some cones.
And he's going to celebrate like they did. Wow.
Yeah. Okay. Now we're in warm-up mode. 5 minutes here on the clock.
Here's your results of heat race number 3. Of all the drivers finishing things up. Hey, by the way, don't forget tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern, it is the next round of the NASRA ARCA Driver Development Series. That'll be at 8 p.m. Eastern. 8:50 Eastern time, we'll have coverage of the AMA, the American Motor Association Next Gen Challenge Series. They'll be in action at 8:50, 8 o'clock ARCA, 8:50 the AMA Series. And then at 11:45 Eastern, I'll be in the booth with Greg Rance on the trucks from Chicagoland for the Northwest iRacing Truck Series. All coverage on your home for sim racing LSRTV. Kevin Dedman will take heat number 3. Carter, Battenfield, Fletcher, Slauson, Cardwell, Long. That's the way they roll, baby. When we come back, we're getting dirty for 30, as Brett Wheeler says in Australia. The World of Thunder Championship night for Season 10 on your home for sim racing. We'll take a long extended commercial break, and we'll be back to go racing here in Charlotte.
Let's go! It's in the air. Ladies and gentlemen, we're off and racing for 300 laps tonight, 300 laps tomorrow night. Look at car number 110. He said, look at me, I'm out the lead. He is right in the middle of the racetrack, ladies and gentlemen, in reverse with cars
We're based out of West Monroe, Louisiana. We do custom T-shirts, racing. We'll do any shirt. We'll do schools, churches, fundraisers. We do a ton of event shirts, as you can see on our board here, all around our banner. Personalized. I mean, we do anything. It doesn't matter to us. We got the custom rugs. We use all the, top quality shirts, inks and everything. Hoodies, hats. We do embroidered hats, embroidered shirts. Just you can call us for anything. We do offer the bag and fold, to where you can receive them and they're already labeled and tagged and bagged, ready to give out to your customer and stuff. So you can just call us and just tell us, hey, this is what we're looking at doing, and if we're going to put the car on there, it is 125 quantity minimum. If it's without the car, it's 60 quantity minimum. That's strictly on the racing stuff. If it's a business or something, if you race on Texas shirts, it's works a little bit differently. You know, you can call us. It just depends on your quantity and ink color. Everything is hand drawn. I mean, everything. We don't Photoshop anything onto it, onto a shirt or anything like that. Everything that we go through, everything is drawn, and which is the reason for the art fees. We do have several graphic artists that draw for us, and you know, they're really good. So what we do is on any package that you do, we can mix and match. We can do any colors. You can do purple, red, blue, green, and do the rest black. It doesn't matter to us. With your design on there, we can do hoodies. We can do hoodies, long sleeve shirts, t-shirts, tank tops. It doesn't matter. I mean, just it's almost limitless what you can do, and you can put all that together in that package to make that minimum, you know, requirements. They can call us 318-278-7191, or they can email us at bulletprooftees@yahoo.com, or they can go to the website bulletprooftees.com.
Welcome back to coverage at Charlotte. Warm-ups have concluded. The field is staging. It's time to go 30 laps for the final time in 2020 and Season 10 of the World of Thunder, Wednesday Night Thunder on LSRTV. Here's your starting lineup on the pole. Devin Morgan from Greenville, South Carolina, the 112 to the outside. Evan C. in 33, couple of Carolina boys. Row number 2, Kevin Dedman from the Carolinas. He'll start third to the 14. Those are your heat race winners, along with Britton Mann on the outside. Row 3, Joshua Gaiman of the 18, 23, Randall Carter. Row 4, Cole Henriksen in the 12, Eric York in the 89. And rounding out the top 10, Rocky Battenfield in the 16. And Cody, Joe Bornhorst, he'll start 22nd to make up the 10th place starter.
Yeah, definitely going to be one of my drivers to watch in that 22. 11 to 12 going to be Zachary Turnhill and Robert Fletcher in 12th place. 13th, and there we go. 13th is going to be Peyton Howell, who likes to refer to himself as Pole Peyton. We'll see if he can do that here tonight and get it to the front. Adrian Swan going to be in 14th. 15th going to be Cody Slauson. And 16th going to be Brian Johnson. 17th, Brett Dyers. I don't even know how to pronounce that one. We'll have to figure that one out. And
Brett Dysart from Sanford, North Carolina. Mark Dysart's son.
There we go. And Cardwell in 18th. And of course, rounding out the rest of the field going to be Bo Krebs, Brett Carter, Christopher Long, and Donnie Fair. That is, of course, going to do it for your starting grid here tonight. Wesley, 40 laps, course 45 on the books. We get another 4-wide salute for the fans.
For the final time. One more time, if you will. Get these guys into formation.
And of course, that green flag not coming out this time. We'll leave the music queued up.
And they're going to go 40 laps instead of 30. Okay, I thought they were going to go 30 laps, but they're going to go 40, actually.
Yeah, if it's the dirty 30, I don't know what the 40 would be. Would that be the funky 40?
This is time to get freaky for 40.
Yeah, freaky for 40. There we go. Well, they're going to get situated. Green flag not technically out. These guys are good at doing a 4-wide, and these are not easy cars to do a 4-wide salute in, Wesley.
You gonna miss these cars on Wednesday night, Charles?
No. I'm not gonna lie, it's been a fun series. I love covering it, but at the same time, when we got to do the old cars here, I can't even remember what they were, like sedans or something, but the old cars they got to use for these, man, they put on some great racing.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here they come down the front straightaway for the final time of the season and of the series. Charlotte Motor Speedway, before they pull the belts tight virtually one more time, before they clear their visors so they clean the crime, before they go out and battle side by side, we bring to you the mighty 87 Cup cars on dirt. 4-wide, the high-octane, high-horsepower steel machines of pure power with the World of Thunder. One more time.
Final time. Again, final 40 laps. Final 4 times, or 4 wide. A lot of finals here. they may make an appearance in the future, but like I said, Wednesdays have something special coming here, and it's gonna be very interesting. Nothing is 100% set in stone, but when it is, we can't wait to break the news, Wesley.
You're still in contract negotiations, right?
Yes, we are still in contract negotiations. I, of course, will be getting, we got to get some statistics and stuff like that. We're going to be emailing that out here in the next day or so.
Can I say without unveiling everything that it's going to be big?
Yes, it is going to be very big. Oh, you don't want to miss it. I can say this. If you've watched racing, I'm not going to say whether it's asphalt, dirt, rallycross, trucks, pro trucks, whatever. If you have watched any type of racing in your life and you haven't been under a rock, you will want to tune in. If contracts work out, you will want to tune in on Wednesday night and make sure you watch it.
And by the way, don't forget, the World of Thunder presents the 3rd annual Dirt Fan Super Late Model Speed Week on LSRTV, September 13th through the 18th. That's going to be exciting. 5 tracks in 6 days, Charles.
Yeah, that one's going to be a doozy. Can't wait to get that one going. Big shout to Steven for letting us do it, and green flag is out. 40 laps the distance. How many cautions do you think we're at here? We may go fairly caution-free. This track's awfully wide.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have a race. Time to get excited for 40, and the caution's already out. Darn it, Charles, you jinxed it.
And no surprise, your pole position, Peyton, going to be behind the cause of this one. He's not used to dirt, so we'll give him a little bit of a break. But right there, you see it just getting looped around.
Welcome to the world of World of Thunder on dirt. Peyton Howell.
Yeah, it definitely is a.
He was kind of hesitant. We were all in the broadcast boxes. He finished in second in the NASRA Swag Outlaw Series event we broadcast before we done this one from Charlotte for the World of Thunder. And BJ Duvall, Will Duvall, the Cowboy, was like, "Hey man, why don't you try it? Why don't you do it? And he was a little hesitant at first, but he's learning. He's learning.
He is indeed learning, and of course, we've said it over and over again. The only way to get better is to, go outside your comfort zone, try new things, race people that are better than you. And he may be good on asphalt, he is good on asphalt, as he likes to call himself pole position Peyton, but dirt is a totally different animal. You turn right to go left, you turn left to go right, you smack the wall, and it's okay if you smack the wall. It just pushes the fender in and gets you around the corner.
By the way, we also mentioned the World of Thunder in NASRA. There was another big race coming up, the Outlaw Motorsports All-Star Challenge from Daytona, September 29th and 30th. That's going to be another big event, NASRA versus the World of Thunder. Tentatively, next week, the NASRA NR8 Power Systems Cup Series debuts on LSRTV Tuesday night, 8 o'clock. NASRA Swag Outlaws on Wednesday. NASRA ARCA Driver Development on Thursday. And then the new NASRA Truck Series on Friday. And a whole bunch more, along with Adrenaline iRacing League, the Northwest iRacing Truck and Cup Series, World of Thunder Monday Night Cup Series, AMA Next Gen Challenge Series, and more. Plus what Charles mentioned earlier, a little teaser, coming soon on your home for sim racing LSR TV. Green back in the air, quickly going back to caution. Yellow back out here.
Take a look, and it's Britton Mann involved in this one. Cole Hendrickson involved.
Watch the 2 car. The black 2, watch him. In front of the field there, 3 wide. Oh, he got a little turned around and slammed and flipped over, and I believe I can fly.
They got
2 cars upside down.
Again, this is a very, like I said, a very tricky track with these cars. They're not really intended for dirt, and let's be honest, Wesley, I've taken these out for a test lap, and yes, I mean test lap. I did not complete the lap. They're that hard to drive. on here. So it's a wonder we even get a lap completed sometimes.
Out in front, Devin Morgan keeping the lead right now in that car. Number 112.
112, yes, you're right. So I'm
Devin Morgan.
Obsessed with my taco wing, sorry. I saw the 7, and that was where my eye went.
Yeah, that's 7C. And then you've got Kevin Dedman behind him as they get ready to come back for the restart here on the outside of the racetrack. Single file for the final time in Season 10, the World of Thunder. The World of Thunder 87 Cup cars on dirt go back to green. They're in turn 1. Deadman driving the top shelf and driving it well. C and Deadman for second down the back straightaway as they go to 3.
They are indeed. Again, Morgan out front at the moment. C trying to run him down.
And caution out again.
Caution.
You jinxed it, Charles.
I jinxed
How
it.
many caution flags do you think we'll get? We probably won't get any. Yeah, right.
Okay, I'll take credit for that one. Let's go take Robert Fletcher and Joe Bornhorst to be involved in this one. That's Shane, too, involving my Techno car.
Robert Fletcher also involved, little contact. Could have had some Frosted Flakes instead of regular Kellogg's.
Would have prevented all of that. There you go. But yeah. Unfortunate there. Again, it's unfortunate. Again, I knew we were going to have a cautions. I probably shouldn't have said anything because I kind of just like inked that one in there and signed that contract. But like I said, these cars are very, very tough to drive here on dirt. You know, I almost want to talk to a driver here in the post-race show and ask them, you know, if we get a Ford or a Chevy, or even if they've maybe done one, is there one that's easier to drive? As you can see here as well as I do, there are way more Chevys than there are Fords. Are the Chevys easier to drive on dirt here?
Yeah, that's a good question. Matter of fact, while we're doing that, let's take a look at the manufacturers, if you will, going into this race. And there they are. Wow. All Chevrolets, the Chevrolet Monte Carlos. And only 4 Fords, and that's the Thunderbirds.
Yeah, you know, they say, I would imagine everybody's using the Chevrolets because what is it with the Ford? They say they highlighted the problem, and if that didn't work, circle it.
Oh, wow. Green back out here for Chevrolet. Devin Morgan, Evan C., Kevin Dedman on the outside of the racetrack. Going to take Gabin with him along with Battenfield.
Hey, I'm just putting the officers are 3 wide.
I'm losing it here. Oh,
3 wide as Miller High Life contact big time there.
Hang on, guys, hold it together.
Meanwhile, 19.62 for Morgan. He ran the fastest lap. Cody, Sloss, and Rex, but no caution coming out. Stuff going on all over the track right now with the battle for 4th, 5th, 6th really is starting to heat up as this is the longest green flag run we've had so far, Wesley.
Devin Morgan, Evan C., Kevin Dedman, 1, 2, and 3. Kind of sounds like poetry there.
I think it does too.
In 4th.
And you know, I'm just going to point this out as it's the season finale. I'm trying to have some fun here. Rocky Battenfield running the Miller High Life, and then right behind him you have Wonder Bread as the caution comes out. That just seems like a recipe for a drunken night right there, Wesley.
Yes. A what? A drunken night? Is that what you said?
Yes, Wonder Bread and Miller.
Stop your bread and beer.
Yeah, well, I worked the late shift. I saw these people coming in just plastered and then getting bread off the shelf. Caution's out for Brent Carter.
Oh, you know, because of the hurricane, because of Hurricane Laura. Yeah, around your neck of the woods, Texas and Louisiana, all of that. And here's the thing: it's actually like supposed to make like a U-turn in the middle of the U.S. Like that guy just made a U-turn and hit the wall.
Yes,
and hit Tennessee, hit Arkansas, hit the Carolinas. It's supposed to hit where I live at by the weekend. I don't think there's going to be any racing going on anywhere in the southeast U.S. this weekend for sure.
No, we already know we're not racing here. Of course, that has nothing to do with the weather. Well, it does. It has to do with the fact that it's supposed to be 110 out, but they're taking off, trying to let the weather cool down a little bit here. But yeah, it's definitely we hope everything works out for everyone in South Texas, Louisiana, and anywhere else this affects. I know there's a lot of people that are affected by this right now.
Yes.
So we do pray, cross our fingers, cross our eyes, cross everything that it does work out for the best. And hopefully everybody is heeding the warnings to get out now.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be one of the most intense storms that has hit the U.S. in quite some time, and it's mere like 10 miles away from being Category 5 strength. And they're Category 5. I've always said this: Category 4 and 5, Charles, that's nothing to play around with. I mean, that's catastrophic, horrendous, life-threatening damage.
Yeah, I believe I was watching the news here, which is rare because I don't typically watch it, but they said that the swells that are going to be coming into Louisiana and Texas are the biggest swells since like 1950. So just to put it in perspective, they're saying anywhere from 20 to 40 foot swells. I mean, that alone is going to do some damage. So I do hope everyone's getting out of the way of this thing, and hopefully we're out of the way of cautions as the green flag is back out. Kevin Dedman trying to give Devin Morgan a run for his money. So 3 wide for the lead. They only get 4 wide.
That's right. Come on, guys. Let's bring this one on home for supper, as they say, or at least for a midnight snack, if you will, as we close in on midnight. Out in front, Devin Morgan.
This is going to get
What'd you say? You'll settle for what? Chicken wings?
I'll settle for a midnight snack, maybe some Doritos or something, some Hooters wings. But Evan
I've got a half of a Jersey Mike sub calling my name when I finish announcing tonight. Seriously.
There you go. And Kevin Dedman, he is on a roll right now. So is Evan C. Those two side by side, and they are not letting Devin Morgan out of their sight as they're almost 3 wide, and Morgan's going to scrape the wall on the outside, but he manages somehow to keep it going in the right direction.
Making their way off the turn, back around. Back straight away, turn 3 and 4. There's your top 3. Right there nestled with one another. Another lap of the board.
And I mentioned it earlier here, as you watch the front 2 scraping the wall, if you're looking at modifieds, limited sprints, you talk about hopping over the cushion, running over the cushion, these guys literally hit the cushion and scrape the wall. It almost sets you up. If you're running that high on the track, you kind of have to bounce off the wall, as we have another caution out, and it looks like it's going to be Joe Bornhurst going to be involved in this one.
Flag, caution, instant replay. Let's check it out.
It's unfortunate. This was the driver I was cheering for tonight, and he hits the wall just a little too hard. He hits the 2.
And then you got the 2 car going upside down again.
And I'm not sure if we can catch up
That's
with
the
that
number
driver.
2 machine of Brenton Mann. Wake up, Sleepy Gene.
Wow. I want to catch up with this. Let's go roll bar. I want to go look at this real quick.
This is on board with a 2?
No, this is on board with a 68 at Bo Krebs. Watch him squeak behind, right in between these two here in just a second. He's going to need a new fire suit after this one.
First you say it, then you do it. Oh, no! Oh!
Squeezing in between the car, wrecking it.
You listen to the little ceiling fan? Listen to the ceiling fan. Okay, Wesley, come on. You see the little fan there below that's like spinning and grinning, like it's blowing air and then it stops, and it's like that's the coolant for the race cars back in the day.
And
I love it.
if I'm not mistaken here, we'll go back to live real quick, and you see it here. This is on a Chevrolet. We'll go to a Ford. The Fords didn't have the fan.
Yeah.
So,
they didn't have the fan. So that shows you the Chevrolets were better than the Ford cars because they overheat easy.
No wonder everybody's in the Chevrolets.
Back underway here, ladies and gentlemen. We're just cutting up and having fun one more time in Season 10 of the World of Thunder Wednesday Night Series of Wednesday Night Thunder for LSRTV and the finale of the 87 Cup Cars on Dirt. Remember, Season 11 of World of Thunder returns in, is it October, I think it is? September? October 18th.
Yes,
That's what I was told. October 18th is when it returns.
We're keeping an eye on chat, keeping this up. We got Charles Hunt in there. I'm loving this commentary. I'm loving his name, so just saying.
Thank you. we're just having fun, buddy. We're just having fun. Thank you for the comments. And
this battle, though, still up front. It's been Morgan, Say, and Deadman. This entire race, Wesley, nobody else has really been up there. Carter's been there, but hasn't been able to capitalize. But the caution does come out for Donnie Fair, and we'll take a look at the swag replay as that double zero outlaw having some issues here tonight.
Another caution coming out. We'll find out what happened.
It looked like he just was checking up big time to not spin somebody else and ended up spinning himself.
Man.
Again, I do know from taking a spin through these cars here that these cars are very, very momentum based, Wesley. So you really don't lift off the gas. You might tap it just a little bit to set yourself up, coast a little bit, but you really don't want to, brake too much because of you've got to have the momentum to keep these cars going in the direction you want. And that's why you see the cautions you do, because if you see someone spinning in front of you, there's not a lot you can do. And if you do, that's what happens right there.
That's right. We ain't even hit halfway yet.
No, we have not.
My goodness, this has been a wreck fest here in Charlotte. We did not want it to tear it up this bad here for the final race of this series.
It's definitely.
Don't forget. I'm sorry, just give you a little plug here for LSRTV, Charles. Tomorrow night, it's 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 Central, the NASRA ARCA Driver Development Series on LSRTV. 8:50 Eastern, 7:50 LSR Central Time. We'll have coverage of the AMA Next Gen Challenge Series. And then at 11:45, we'll have coverage of the Northwest iRacing Truck Series. Greg Rentz, myself, Wesley Outland, Charles will be on production, ready for Chicagoland. And then that'll close out the weekend of coverage before we come back next Sunday with the Adrenaline iRacing League. All coverage on live sim racing.
Yeah, we love it. Just like Glade, plug it in. Regardless of that, green flag is back out. I am full of them tonight, man.
Back straight away. Look at this. There's Kevin Dedman on the inside, sizing up now. C trying to get around Morgan. Down the straightaway.
It's been, again, a good race, and these guys battling has really allowed Randall Carter to get into the mix in that Wonder Bread number 23 machine, and if they don't get their stuff together, it's going to let the 12 of Rocky Battenfield and that Miller High Life machine get in there. But we got contact in the back, and the caution is out for
another caution.
Peyton Howell bringing out caution here tonight as we look at the swag replay.
I bet you will, Duvall, our race admin has got to be furious right now with all these caution flags.
Yeah, I'm
He's
sure
one of our NASRA in-race reporters, but I'm afraid to talk to him right now. We've got a big wreck again. Holy smokes.
I'm afraid there's a few choice words that he may have for these guys, and unfortunately, I don't know if we can air it over the air. So,
sure we could.
Unfortunately, I don't have a beeper, so those went out a long time ago.
We can't afford the real sound effects, so I just have to do it manually. Beep.
There you go. I mean, let's be honest. It may sound more like beep. It's gonna be one long.
Sounds like the emergency alert system going off.
This is not a test. A funny note on that while we're under caution, we have the Amber Alert and then we have the Weather Alert. And well, they both come through the TV. The Amber Alert will stay on your TV until you change the channel. You could have a tornado a mile away coming at your house, and they'll leave it up there for about 20 seconds and then let you go back to regular programming.
Right, but an Amber Alert, yeah. Well, I mean, what's more important, the person being missing or the tornado coming to your house? I mean, I would prefer the latter. Both are important.
Yeah, I mean, there's lots of people in one person. I mean, yes, usually it's a little kid, so I agree. They do need to keep it up there, get everyone's attention, because that is no joke. We won't kid about that, but
no,
their system on TV is a little flawed, but definitely no joke there. But what hopefully will be the last caution is done. Green flag is out, and once again, it is Morgan, Deadman, and C out front. Here comes Battenfield. He's managed to move up a spot, and just as I say that, Carter takes it back away from him.
Here we go as they work off the corner. Another lap on.
And you see here, Wesley, everybody up on the high side. Let's go to the drone view. And look, you got 2 down low, 2 up top. We go a little further back here. It's 50-50 split again, and it looks like we may have another caution. No, Peyton Howell does.
Keep it green.
Red, but no caution going to be coming out for this. As you got your 2 leaders right now, Morgan and C, just pounding down that wall right now.
Yes, sir. Down into the corner into 3. Or actually, this is turn number 4. Back down to the straightaway. I love that blimp view. Or actually, the drone view, if you will.
Yeah, we have the drone and the blimp. We got 2. And,
we got our static cameras ready?
We do.
Let's pause our voices as they battle for the lead and sling some dirt one more time for the final time of the World of Thunder. Oh no!
Another
so much for wiggling, means so much for slinging the dirt.
Yeah. We going back, and it looks like Robert Fletcher and Davin Cardwell going to be involved in this one.
Charles is telling me off mic that the cameras can't wiggle it. We got to crash. And I'm like, so much for wiggling it. Oh, the Kellogg's car crashing. Oh no, that's Fier and a whole bunch of other ones. 77 involved.
You know, the good thing, Wesley, is while we are having the cautions, they're not very violent wrecks. So you're able to get the car and go back, and these cars can take quite a bit of a beating, but you know, it's not like a 410 sprint car from the World of Outlaws. When one of them things wrecks, all bets are off. Your night's done usually. But these cars take a beating. They don't go very fast on the dirt, as I think we've topped out at about 80 miles an hour, so not very fast. But several cautions here tonight. We're on lap 28 of 45.
So, ready to bring this one to the house, hopefully. After this last caution flag. Man, it's been a wreck fest here tonight. Still have not reached.
We're getting close to halfway. We're on lap 28 of 45. We're getting there.
They do have a time limit, right? They got a time limit.
They do indeed. We're less than 10 minutes to go on the clock before this race is concluded on time.
Wow, would that be a shame if the race gets called because of a time limit?
And that would definitely
back underway. Morgan, here comes Deadman on the inside. Little hook there by C. C's going to turn Morgan around.
Caution is out, and it collects 2, almost 3 of our top drivers. And we're showing...
I'm really thinking that Devin Morgan's going to get his spot back, because that's not his fault there, Charles.
Yeah, I would definitely think he would too. We're going to go back and take a look at the swag replay. And this was just after restart. He catches him right there, catches him again.
He never lifted.
Yeah, he never lifted.
He never lifted, but the only thing that could be in his defense was the Miller Lite car got in the way.
Yeah, we'll take one more look at this. Let's take a look here from the blimp view. And right there.
That's Randall Carter, right? Yeah, that's Randall Carter. Watch this.
I mean, he's getting hit too by the 12.
Randall Carter.
Yeah, Randall Carter. There really is nothing that he could do in that instance. So, I mean, it's a tough call. He runs over one of our cones. I don't know what that cone did to him, but it's an unfortunate thing, as it is going to show Devin and C up front, followed by Battenfield, and that is going to push Morgan all the way back to 14th position.
Wow.
It's unfortunate for Morgan. Again, he had such a strong run.
Again, Thursday coverage tomorrow wraps up the week, and then we come back on Sunday. Sunday with coverage of the Adrenaline iRacing League, 6:30 Eastern on Sunday night. Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, actually 7:45. It's the Monday Night Cup Series presented by World of Thunder. They were off this past Monday.
Yeah, and while we're about to take the green flag, just checking in on social media chats and like that, and I don't know where Clarksville Speedway is. You may know, but apparently
yes, it's in Tennessee.
They need to hire us, is what we're being told. I'm game for it, and I believe Laws that says Wooten is my hero. I'm gonna assume that is none other than Cody Slauson, who I've known for quite some time now.
And under caution again.
Didn't even get to get my spiel in, and we're under caution. What in the world's going on? It's Bo Krebs involved in this one, as we'll take a look at the swag replay. And not sure, just smacks the wall. And
Hot Rod 34 366. I've actually announced before at Clarksville Speedway for William Scoggins in Tennessee, the home of the Tuckasee Toilet Bowl. Oh my goodness, probably one of the coldest races I've ever announced in my life, Charles.
Yeah,
Cold.
I know all about those. I didn't announce the race, but under caution, again, I went to Abilene Speedway.
You've announced races
ago.
on the Toilet Bowl before? Is that what
I went to Abilene Speedway during, I think it was August or September. It was a very, very cold race. I went with Ron Clark, who runs the go-kart track here, and it was so cold, we went and got hot chocolate, and by the time we got back to our seats, it was nearly frozen. So, Ron Clark, being the comedian he is, started yelling out in the stands, offering chocolate ice cream to everybody, which was my hot chocolate, by the way. I know all about being at these cold tracks.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
What about when you buy a hot chocolate and it's so freezing cold that it literally freezes over by the time you come back from the concession stand?
Yes, that's not fun.
Ready to come back for the restart. Hopefully we can finish this race before the time limit.
Yeah, we'll
Final race for the World of Thunder. 87 Cup cars on dirt, green back in the air. And the man they call Dirty Grass Soul in the Orange Blossom Special, now in the Kellogg's throwback Labonte car. Kevin Dedman, representing the Cookout, leads the way. Hooters and chicken wings for Charles, the 7 Evan C.
I mean, what could go better here as we're watching this battle?
You got Cookout, you got Hooters, you got chicken wings, you got beer.
Yeah, I mean,
and Wonder Bread.
Yes, you got a mix right there. Those top four, we may have to interview top four if they come in here. But that is a mix right there. But the caution's going to come out with 5 minutes left to go, and more laps. Is Eric York going to be involved in this one? We'll take a look at the swag replay.
Oh, let's see what happened here. Under caution.
And ooh, gets a tag in the back.
Yep. That's from our blimp view. Way above the track there in the blimp.
Oh, and then he gets...
Oh, and he flipped him! Oh, no!
To talk about getting worse, you get spun out, and then on top of it all, you finally get it to a stop, and then you get just tapped again and roll it over.
You have that song, Upside Down, oh, you turned me.
You know, I'm about to start playing the song Afro Circus.
32 of 45, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, remember we started 5 laps with opening ceremonies, the 4 wide salutes. So technically we have still got, oh my goodness.
We have about about
12 laps to go.
So we only
like
have 4 minutes to go. One more caution, Wesley, and this thing
It's
will
going to do
end.
us in.
Yeah, it's going to do us in here. Unfortunately, for the season finale, I can promise you we will not air the words on the broadcast, as Will Duvall is going to have some choice words after this race. The only thing I can picture right now, Wesley, I'm sure you've been to the Chili Bowl. I know I've been. Right now, Will Duvall in my head is Tony Stewart right now during the Chili Bowl when they won't let him work the track because it needs to go on national television.
That's right.
That is how I picture him right now. But
back underway. Hopefully they can finish this thing before the time limit. Kevin Dedman, Evan C., Randall Carter, Battenfield, Joshua Gaiman, top 5. Trying to bring this one to the finish here.
And we're getting close, very close. We are coming in to 10 to go here very shortly. We got them going around in the back a little bit, but we stay green, thank goodness, as right now.
You literally hear these guys smacking and hitting the wall, and you're thinking, oh, there's going to be a caution. Oh, they're crashing. Oh, they're crashing.
Yeah, C going to take the lead. He slides it up and smacks the wall. But again, yeah, you would think hitting this wall is bad, but it's not necessarily bad, as Carter, for the first time, is going to take over that second spot. We're starting to actually see some good racing here in these last couple of laps.
Ready to bring this one to the finish, if you will. As this continues.
30
on the top of the wall.
clock.
Here they come. Yes, sir. Coming out of the crunch time. We're under 10 laps to go down. 10 remaining.
And we're doing 19 seconds a lap. I don't know, man, Wesley. I don't think it's physically possible to make it to the end of the laps with 20 seconds a lap.
Yes, sir. Kevin Dedman leading the way. Up 2 positions in the lead. Evan C. Big mover through the races, Donnie Fier. 11 spots, he's in 11th. He started 22nd. The loser falling back in the race is, of course, Zach Trunkhill. Back 9 spots in 20th.
Yeah, that is unfortunate, and a couple of drivers are out of this race. You can see 16th down to 22nd. Not going to be finishing this race on the lead lap, but then again, I'm not sure anybody's going to finish on the lead lap, Wesley. But look at this battle going on back here. You got Cole Hendrickson and Devin Morgan. Morgan is dead set to get back to the front where he was after, taking a little ride there with the help of someone else. So he is set to get back to the front. I just don't think he has the time.
And we're watching the time limit as well. Like you said, can they finish it up in time?
We have 45 seconds to complete 4 laps. We are going to be literally coming down to the wire here in this race. So again, literally crunch time, 30 seconds to go. We're not going to make it, Wesley.
Yeah, I'm not thinking either. Unless they just take mercy on him and let him finish it out. Kevin Dedman. Evan C., look out. We got a car going down bottom of the racetrack in front of the leaders. Lap car moves out of the way, will stay green. 7 cars already out of this race as they're going to come to the line and take 3 laps to go now. And there goes 3 seconds to 35. Crossover, seeing the wall. Dedman to the wall. They know time limit's expired. Will they race to the checker? Do they know this is the race to the checker flag?
The way Evan C is racing, I think he does. Checkered flag waves, and they're going to be side by side. They know time is up. Dedman gets it.
Kevin Dedman's going to win it.
They knew, Wesley. The way they drove that at the end, that last lap, they had to know.
They knew they were coming to the white flag. Yes, sir. They knew it. Wow, but look at these guys running each other down to the infield. Devin Morgan, Evan C., Randall Carter trying to make their cars become a virtual demolition derby. And while that goes on, burning them up and putting them down is Mr. Dirty Grass Soul himself for the Orange Blossom Special. And cookout sounds good after midnight.
I mean, let's be honest, Wesley.
Kevin Dedman.
We're going to be honest here. Kevin Dedman should not be sitting in victory lane right now. He should have been up in the booth.
Yeah. Oh, I'm going to jump on him. Believe me, I promise. He's mine. You're mine, Kevin Dedman.
We'll be letting you talk to him as they're still not done.
Oh, Randall Carter, they're celebrating Wonder Bread and Cookout. What a great combination.
Yeah, I mean, what's better than that? Get you a cookout with some Wonder Bread?
Yeah.
Regardless.
Coming up, ladies and gentlemen, the Clan Wars Servers post-race wrap-up. But first, let's take a look at the results for the finale of Season 10 for the World of Thunder. 87 Super Stocks, the Cup Series on dirt from the dirt track at Charlotte. Kevin Dedman, your winner. Second spot going to Evan C. What a finish they put on. They knew they were racing to the checkered flag. Randall Carter, the Wonder Bread man, will finish in third, followed by Rocky Battenfield fourth. Devin Morgan, he rushed back through the field and finishes in the top 5. Joshua Gateman sixth. Henriksen seventh. Mann is ninth. Johnson ninth. Fletcher will round out the top 10.
And 11th place going to be Donnie Fair, followed by Eric York, Boa Krebs, Adrian Son, Brett Dysart, Davin Cardwell, Peyton Howell. A disappointing 17 lap down finish for him. Not what he was expecting coming in tonight. Well, it may have been what he was expecting coming into dirt racing. Joe Bourne, of course, going to be finishing 18th place. 19th going to be Brent Carter. Zachary Trunkhill going to be in 20th. 21st, Cody Slauson. And 22nd going to be Christopher Long. 42 laps down.
Quick break. When we come back, it's the Clan Wars Servers post-race wrap-up. We'll talk to the top 3. We'll put a tip of the cap on the season here from Charlotte. Don't go anywhere. We're your home for sim racing. LSRTV. Beep. Clan Wars Gamers hosting Gamers Worldwide. It's now time for the Clan Wars Servers post-race wrap-up on LSRTV, your home for sim racing. Grabbing a word with the top 3 here tonight on the dirt track at Charlotte virtually, and the overall points champion when it's all said and done, as this will wrap up Season 10 for the World of Thunder, Wednesday Night Thunder for LSRTV until Will comes back and puts his crazy mind together for another idea. Anyhow, the winner was supposed to have him in the broadcast booth several weeks. He played hooky on me. You go out with a bang, you go out. Kevin Dedman, you win the final race here Cookout sounds good tonight, but I know you were driving the throwback colors of Terry Labonte. Congrats on your win.
Yeah, man. I had to. Yeah, definitely. I ran the cookout scheme earlier. I saw that, and got to represent my North Carolina restaurants there. So
you're making us all hungry.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna have to keep running the cookout car. That was my first time out in it and parked it first night. So I was glad to pick up the win, man. And this has been a great series. I've loved running it and wanted to be in the broadcast booth. It was just like the same night as money races that I already paid to enter. So
yeah, I understand.
Man, this is y'all have done a killer job with the broadcast in these races, and it's been a blast to be a part of them.
We're gonna have to get you in here for another time. Maybe we'll have to bring you for a pavement race if you don't fall asleep in the process.
No.
So Kevin, talk about you and Evan C. and Devin Morgan and all the craziness that was on up at the front, and then you come back and you win the field because of a time constraint. You really were fighting for the victory.
Yeah, Evan and Devin, I've raced with both of them, a ton. Evan more than anybody else on iRacing. Me and him, he's obviously helped me a lot with setups, and so I knew racing him, it was going to be a dog fight there at the end, and threw a couple sliders on me, man. And really, I was fortunate with their contact with Devin and Evan earlier, and then that first restart when I had the lead, I went the low line like I'd been running, and Evan kind of was going to probably get by me up on the top, and I knew, like, all right, I got to quit running this bottom and just figure out the top now. And so I went up top, and found some speed and enough. I still wasn't as quick as him, I don't think, up there, but I was able to maintain and have enough speed to keep it out in front, and then had to put some hella crossovers, and then had to door him a little bit there at the end, but I know he would have done it to me, and it was all fun. We were laughing as we were crossing the finish line, man. Hope that was exciting on the broadcast.
Fun time for sure, man. Well, listen, congratulations to you. And, man, it's just always it's always fun talking to you, seeing you at Cherokee Speedway or wherever I'm running to you at. And then you're a class act, Kevin. You're the man.
I appreciate it, brother. Thank you, Wesley.
You're the only man I know that can get booted from the Lucas Oil series because you ran a series that you weren't an official driver for after you won and beat the national guys.
I know, right? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hell, I think I was the last guy to beat Kyle Larson, as a matter of fact.
Whoa!
But nah, man, that was awesome. I can say I retired from Lucas Oil Esports 1 for 1 with a bat in 1,000. So that's pretty cool too.
That's right. I talked to Bob Dillner about it. I was like, y'all what? Y'all booted him because he's not really a real driver, Wesley. But y'all let him run the first time and he beat y'all. Like, seriously, come on. I find prejudice in that. So
yeah, it was. I definitely understood it, man. But it was fun to just get to partake in the one I did and get to run alongside those guys. And I'm gonna get a real car one of these days, and the next time they have that, they ain't gonna be able to say I ain't a real world
Heck
driver.
Yeah, brother. Well, Kevin, thank you, buddy. We appreciate it. The winner, Kevin Dedman, and again, awesome job. Go get you some cookout. I know there's some in your area.
Yeah, buddy. We're going to go get a shake from there. And thank y'all, World of Thunder, and everybody that puts on this show. And I appreciate it, man.
Corn dogs and milkshakes on Kevin Dedman.
Yes, sir. Come on.
And chicken wings for Charles. Second place going to the man that's in the Hooters number 7 throwback is Evan C. Evan, I follow you on World of Thunder with the 33 car on Sunday night. How much fun did you have with the 87 Cup cars on dirt tonight in Charlotte?
Oh, yeah, hang on just a minute. All right, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay.
What happened?
Yeah, they're definitely a blast any track we go to in this series, so it's always fun when you're not doing anything on Wednesday nights to just come in here and have some fun and not have to worry about really at least trying to run for money or for points or something like that, and just have some fun. And it's, these cars, definitely have to get up on the wheels, so yeah, it's a fun car to drive, and open setup. I like the open setup stuff, so it's also cool to try and just figure out a setup that you like, and you can it works for you on the track.
Definitely. Let's talk about you and Dedman and battling there at the time of the closure of the race. I mean, it was pretty intense coming to the wire.
Yeah, I think you got the lead from me. Crossing the line, if they do not count cautions, it'll get forever crosses at first the lead, even if you don't complete a lap. So he got to the lead, and And I was in second there, and I think I tried to slide in one lap, and it just kills your momentum in these things when you slide someone. So if they cut back down, they can just blow past you. And we was able to reel Kevin in those last 5 laps there and set him up for a slider, and trying to park it on his nose. It didn't work out. He was able to cut under me and get the win there, but it was a fun battle those last 2 laps.
All right, there's Evan C. Man, hey, I got to ask you a question. World of Thunder, 3rd annual late model speed week presented by dirtfan.com on LSRTV. Are you running that deal 6 nights?
Try and run most of the nights. I won't be able to run the last 2 nights, I think, but we're definitely going to try and hopefully pick up some wins, and I'm sure it'll be fun.
What about you, Kevin Devin? You going to run the speed week?
Yeah, man, I'm the same situation as Evan. I can run a race or 2, probably, multiple races. I don't know that I'm going to be able to make them all, but try and go park it in victory lane when we do.
I got you. All right, man. Well, that's Evan C. in the 33, but then the Hooters number 7. You got any sponsors you want to thank?
Oh, yeah, just all the guys at Team VLR, everybody that helps out in other series. Kevin Dedman, his band Dirty Grass Soul. Jim Emery, Next Level Design, does paints on other cars, and just thank y'all in the broadcast booth and everybody that put this series on. It's definitely fun on Wednesday nights to come have some fun.
All right, buddy, there you go, and that's 2nd place for Evan C. 3rd, Randall Carter. You had Cookout, you had Hooters, and you got Wonder Bread. You had the beer car somewhere in there, but Randall, good run for you, man. In the Lightning, in the Talladega Nights throwback Ricky Bobby colors, man. Good run for you. A 3rd place on the deal. Randall, can we hear you? Do you copy? Hello, Randall Carter.
He's the quiet type sometimes.
Randall, can you hear me, buddy? Do you got a copy? Well, unfortunately, Randall Carter is not going to be available for an interview, but he wants to thank Wonder Bread and all the great people from Talladega Nights for giving him some help, and as well as beating his arch nemesis, John Girard, as well as the drivers of, Donnie Fier, the champion. We're going to talk to him now. So, Donnie Fier, congratulations, man. A crazy, crazy season. On Wednesday nights, you survived the craziness that's the 87 Cup Stock Cars on Dirt. What's your take of being champion?
Oh, well, I'm just glad to be here and figuring these things out. They're kind of like the real cars that I drive. I do a lot of enduros and stuff like that, which they wet the track down pretty good. So I'm used to these slick things. So just tonight, I just didn't have the luck. Just in the wrong place at the wrong time most of the nights, but still put off the championship.
Definitely. Was you actually points racing this final night, or was it basically you pretty much had the championship locked up so you could just go out and focus on racing this evening?
I think I had it locked up. I'm not for sure. I was just out there just trying to finish the race.
Gotcha, man. Well, talk about just the season you've had. Some ups, some downs. Been interesting.
Yeah, with these cars, it is interesting, that's for sure. With a lot of people getting a little wild, it gets a little hairy sometimes, but you just got to keep plugging away at it.
Definitely. Well, listen, champion, before we let you go, thank out your sponsors and congratulations on the championship this season to close out season 10 of the 87 Cup Cars on Dirt for World of Thunder.
All right, I'd like to thank Skills VR, and then I'd like to thank my son. He does all my paint work and pretty much anything that has to do with it. I just drive this thing. And everybody else out there watching, y'all putting the broadcast on, World of Thunder, I'd just like to thank everybody.
All right, buddy. Well, there's a champion again, the driver of Donnie Fier. Final closing thoughts before we wrap it up with Charles. Will Duvall, I'll let you say some things, buddy. You're the man that kind of operates this series. Going to be kind of sad to see it go, but what will be next for the World of Thunder when it does return back to Wednesday nights on LSRTV or whatever it will be?
Well, honestly, I don't know yet. At this point in time, we're looking at taking season 11 off on Wednesday nights.
Right.
So that could change at any point in time, though. But at this point in time, we're taking season 11 off. We're going to try to plan something big for season 12 and try to get some sponsors on board and see if we can get a real big turnout. Kind of brokenhearted to be taking the series out of the question for season 11, but it might not be completely out of the season. Depends on what Steve wants to do.
I was going to say that me and you were talking during commercial break before we came back on the air for the Clan War Servers post-race wrap-up show, and you did say, man, I'm kind of brokenhearted that the races kind of ended the way that they did.
I am. I think it's probably our best race of the season. We had the most drivers out there, I think, or close to the most drivers, and some really, really good racing. And there's been several weeks that while the racing was going on, I was thinking, man, I can't wait till this series is over, and then you get races like tonight. And I know there's a lot of cautions, but you got to remember the series is just for fun. These drivers coming out here having fun. It's a good place for them to let loose. And the way tonight's race went, it breaks my heart to see the series go.
Well, it's been fun. Hopefully, you guys can put something together, the powers that be at World of Thunder, and try to bring this back again, hopefully. I know Charles has definitely enjoyed the ride just as much as I have here having it on LSRTV, so we thank you.
Sir.
Charles, your final thoughts, buddy, before we wrap it up here tonight from Charlotte.
Some good ones for you here. My final thoughts. It's been a good season. Like I said, there was some good racing here tonight. Just like Randall Carter there, the green flags were kind of non-existent here tonight. But again, sorry, Randall, we didn't get to talk to you, but had to do it. But no, there was some good green flag racing. Again, more cautions than I think anybody wanted to see for a season finale. But like Will said, in between those cautions and was really good racing up front. And you talked about it. What a finish there to end out the season.
Yeah, definitely, for sure. It was very, very fun. Remember, follow LSR TV with coverage throughout the week. Again, with everything that we have for you. I mean, it's just absolutely take your pick. Coming up very soon. Sunday night, Adrenaline iRacing League. Monday night, the Monday Night Cup Series powered by World of Thunder. And then the Northwest iRacing Cup Series for the nightcap. Tuesday, coming soon, tentatively, the NASRA NRA Power Systems Cup Series. Wins and another special deal coming also. Wednesday, the NASRA Outlaw Swag Super Late Model Series. Thursday, we'll also have the NASRA ARCA Series and the AMA Next Gen Challenge Series along with the nightcap. Also being the Northwest iRacing Truck Series. That is all of the coverage that is always provided weekly on LSR TV, and any more things that can be added, I know definitely will make it happen. For Will Duvall, for Steve McMillian, Brett Wheeler, still get well, my friend in Australia, the man behind Ultimate Dirt TV, as well as one of the people with World of Thunder broadcasts having surgery. Appreciate you all chiming in. Thank you to all the viewers, all the followers of World of Thunder. And remember, the new season kicks off on October the 18th for season 11, featuring also Big Block Modifieds. And don't forget, the World of Thunder Dirt Fan Super Late Model Speed Week right here on your home for sim racing, LSR TV, September 13th through the 18th. The NASRA versus World of Thunder Outlaw Motorsports All-Star Challenge from Daytona, September 29th and 30th. Just some of the big events that are all on the way. For Charles Wooten in the production chair and also on color commentary, I'm Wesley Outland. God bless you all from virtual Charlotte. Be safe during Hurricane Laura. And as always, please keep on praying for America.
This broadcast is the copyrighted work of LSRTV and may not be rebroadcast, retranslated, or used in any form without the express written consent of 52 Media LLC and iRacing.com Motorsports Simulations. LSRTV would like to thank you for your support, and we hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast.